Hey guys, so it's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond back again with day, don't touch that, day 664 of my ketogenic journey. Huh? Yes, you're hot. You're warm. You've been under your blanket, ain't you? Must be nice. Okay. Hey, what do we tell the people to do?
Hey, like and hit the beep.
Hit like and hit subscribe if you love me. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
Shout out to Zach.
No, no, no.
I love you. Give me the ears. Give me the ears. Ah, give me the ears. Give me the ears. You better be glad he's loved. Alright, you guys, so I'll be right back with a chit-chat and a weigh-in. But first, let me show you what I ate yesterday that's perfectly keto-friendly that you can eat too. And lose weight. Let go of my hand. Let go of my hand. 3:30 in the afternoon. I am breaking a 20-hour fast with 3 eggs cooked in butter, 2 sausage patties, 2 pieces of American cheese. And guys, I ain't gonna lie, I did eat a little bit of butter while I was cooking, which is weird, but I did. So I just want to show you that I'm having some Parmesan cheese crisp and some sour cream dipped in while I cook dinner. So it'll be my second meal. This will be basically part of my second meal. Okay guys, so dinner, I'm having a big old cheeseburger salad with about 180 grams of ground beef. No, about 185 grams. Sorry. It's really good. And I got about a serving of cheese, a serving of lettuce, probably 2 servings of mayonnaise, and a little bit of mustard. Okay guys, so I'm done. That's just going to have to stay there. As calories and macros for yesterday, 1,748 calories, 7 grams of carbohydrates, 158 grams of fat, and 79 grams of protein. A pretty great keto day. Turn and look at me better so I can see your hair. Y'all see my son's beautiful long hair. Ain't he handsome? He's annoyed. He is annoyed. He's trying to put his boots on so he can go get his Mustang re-legal. Are you happy to have that done?
Oh, I love you too.
But when you straighten his hair, it goes all the way down to his butt. All them curls.
It's 28 inches long.
Wow. And that's from where? That's not from the top of his head, though. That's from his crown, right?
Yeah, it's from his crown.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Whenever I first moved in, it was 22 inches.
Yeah.
So it's grown 6 inches since then.
I'm not surprised. Really cute, Chewy and Mitten. The only time they're cute is when they're asleep and they're not being into something, little demons. Those of you who are new to me, that is my 5-year-old grandson, Zach, and he's a wild child. And then there was 50 photos taken that y'all didn't get to see. I might put in a couple here at the end. But that kid has learned that if he holds his hand up like this to my camera, it'll turn on its automated feature and it'll take photos. So when he notices my camera's on, we always get a lot of pictures together. But I don't mind because he's beautiful. Look. So you guys might have noticed my hair is down. I'm trying to get back in the habit of wearing my hair down more. And what's the good of having long hair if you wear it up in a bun all the time? So I'm trying. It's a little hot now, so it might not go super well. Speaking of it being hot, guys, we got some 94-degree weather that we're getting hit pretty hard with. So I've decided that I'm going to take my grandson instead of parks. It's now time to start taking him to the pool. Luckily, up the road a ways, about 30 minutes or so, we have this huge water park-like thing. It's not exactly a water park with these big massive slides and everything, although they do have some areas like that. It is a rich area where you can pay to go swimming. So at this place, they have 2 kiddie sections. One of them is just flat. There's no water built up in it. And they have these big squirt guns and stuff and these waterfall features. So you go over there, you get soaking wet, and you can have a good time there if kids don't like deep water. And then they have another kiddie area where it starts off ankle deep and builds up to about 1.5 feet, and it's got these little water features that fall over your head and that kind of thing. Then they've got the big pool, which starts out, of course, at, 2-3 feet and runs up to probably 12. It was way over my head, that's all I know. And they've got a diving board and slide over there. And then they've got a big slide area. Then they've got a lazy river. So all these sections are sectioned off, and all these sections are sectioned off. Well, duh. Well, anyway, so it's a nice place, right? Well, to go there, I had to go get a new bathing suit because, of course, none of the ones I bought last year fit me, and none of the ones from a few years ago ever gonna fit me again, hopefully. Check out the bathing suits I looked at, or I tried on, and I got the yellow one. So, what do you think? I liked both of them. The yellow one just, it fit my body, it form fitted, it looked better on me to my personal taste. And the other one, see, with the yellow one, I still want like a pair of like swimming shorts. I checked Walmart because I got those at Goodwill, but I checked Walmart for the swimming shorts. Goodwill didn't have any. They were like $15. I'm like, you know what? No. But I did get 3 pair of bright orange shorts from Molly World, but they was $1 a piece. So, you know, sometimes you find some deals, and I thought they'd be great to sleep in. They were not. They had like 2 layers, like a layer that hugged your body and then a looser layer. And it turned out just every time I turned last night, one part would go one way, one part would go the other way, and just ended up waking me up, and I got like no sleep. As if I need problems sleeping more. Wait, I think I said that wrong. As if I need extra problems sleeping, okay? The baby's not here yet. Him and Corey will be here in a minute. He's crazy over that little boy. He's crazy over Anthony. Are you crazy over Anthony? Almost had him. Guys, I'm going to stand up and show you this dress. I'm in love with it. I stole it from Corey yesterday, and I think it looked good on me.
Stole it?
From Karina. I took Karina's dress. I didn't really steal anything. Stealing is wrong. Stealing is wrong. Thou shalt not steal. Let me stand up and show you this dress. Oh, that chair. Floor-length dress, guys. I like it. I want 20 more. I can't afford 20 more. Can't afford 2 more, but still like it. Not used to wearing my hair down. You tell I'm constantly messing with it. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to get up here and feed that youngin' so he would calm down for 5 seconds. He still ain't calm, but he's calmer while he's eating. Anyway. Oh, I got some good news yesterday, which is so rare around here. Usually when something breaks, it seems to have a simple fix, but you try to fix it with that simple fix, and it turns out it's just broken irreparably, and it'll cost you $1,000 to fix it. So that seems to be my luck. Yesterday was not the case. I gave my dad the can of Freon for my blazer. He was trying to put it in the blazer, and it turns out it didn't need any Freon. And he said, hey, why is this unplugged? And he plugged it back in. Somebody, for some reason, had unplugged my air conditioner, which was working fine in that blazer for the first 7 or 8 months we had it. And then all of a sudden one day it just didn't work anymore. So somehow it had gotten unplugged. But at the time, we were also having issues with people being in the yard. We knew people were messing around out there. So I'm thinking somebody did it, but obviously I have no proof. I'm not sure if that thing can just work its way off of there or not. But if it does it again, I'll know. But simple fix. The AC come on the minute he plugged it in. I was like, yes. Because that sucker worked great. And then all of a sudden one day it just didn't work. I don't know. But anyway. Yay me. It's like I said, it's always one of those things where it seems like it's not that big of a deal. And then you go to fix it. It's a big damn deal and nothing works. So, all in all, not bad. I changed my macros. I actually went down on my fat some. I did this, you should do this strategically. Once every, you lose 10, 20 pounds, you need to come down on your fat just a little bit. Put in a new set of macros. In fact, below I'll put a link to my website where I've gotten 3 videos on there that'll tell you how to do your macros, how to get your body fat percentage and everything so you can do your macros, and how to change them on MyFittnessPal if you need them. But it definitely tells you how to change your macros and get your own macros for yourself. And if you need help getting your macros, just shoot me an email. My email's below in the description, and I'll be glad to help you get your macros. And if you have questions about certain foods, if you can eat them or not, just go ahead and tell me about it. You can send me a picture of the food label or something like that, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Everybody's different. There'll be things you can have that I can't. We've already discussed this a million times, but I remember a lot of times some of you guys are new here. So Just because it seems keto friendly for most people does not mean it will be for you. I'm just saying. And if you're stalled out, the first thing you need to cut is any kind of keto sweets or sweeteners. Cut all that first. That's usually where the culprit is if you're stalled out. So, how did my weight do? The same. Yesterday I was 184.8, and I'm that way today. But you know what? I'm okay with that, guys. I know I'd like to see it go down every day, but to see it maintain every day is fine too. And that's another reason I went ahead and adjusted my macros some and brought the fat down just a little bit. Your protein will generally stay about the same because you need a certain amount of protein for your body's muscle mass. Your carbs should always be below 20 total carbs. I've heard this 50 carb nonsense. Don't do that. You will not be in a good state of ketosis unless you are a hardcore workout athlete. I am not. I am a lazy little housewife, okay? Well, I'm not going to call myself that lazy because I actually do a lot. I just don't work out. Here comes the monster again. Don't come over here eating, baby. That's not something you should do on camera. No. Oh, my God. Sorry about that, y'all. 5-year-olds. So I do my macros within a range. I go from a small calorie deficit to a moderate calorie deficit, and I try to keep in between those. Now, I don't always do it, but I definitely always try to keep above the moderate because it seems to help my hair not fall out. So that's where I want to be, is above the moderate and preferably below the small deficit amount. It's like somewhere in between. So right now my calories should be anywhere between around about 1,400 and up into probably 1,700-1,800. But anywhere in between there is pretty much fine. But you don't want to up your carbs ever. You always want to be below those 20 total grams of carbs. I hear a lot about the net carbs. I don't ascribe to net carbs because every time I do, I get kicked and my weight goes up. So I don't mess with net carbs. I just do total carbs. And to tell the difference, flip it over on the back. Look at the top carb count, total carbs. That's what you want to go by. A lot of people want to knock off fiber and sugar alcohols. I'm telling you, I do not have as good luck when I do that. I don't mess with net carbs. I do total. The only time you will see me do net carbs is when I'm trying to get by with something and it never pans out. I'll be like, ooh, I can have this. That, if I count it by net, technically it only has 3 carbs in it. I mean, it says 37, but technically it's always an F up. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Y'all, if you need my help, ketodiamond.com, or my email address is in the description below. I have a website, ketodiamond.com, with a full foods list on it, a beginner's guide, a lot of little articles over there of things I know about keto that I find helpful on keto. Those can benefit you. I do have some helpful some products that I use, but they're not important. You don't have to have any specific product to do keto, but if I use that type of magnesium, I'll put it there. If I use a certain scale, I'll put my food scale there, or my weight loss scale there, so that you can find the things that I use, but they are not necessary. But they're there if you're interested in them. I do have some books over there, some cookbooks, keto books, that kind of thing. Kids over there tearing up the house again. If you need me, holler, y'all. Oh, and you can even get a Keto Cutie t-shirt in the description, or a Keto Goofball t-shirt, all kinds of stuff. And if you'd like to support the channel, my PayPal is down there. You can do that too. Guys, I'm dying. I'm just joking. Much love to you. I'll see y'all tomorrow.